Alright, so this is Cure My Mind, and I haven't done a video for forever, so I think it's time to do one. I've been really lazy, and you know how that goes. Anyways, uh, I was talking to this one kid, I believe his name is Roberto. Um, he was trying to do a Wi-Fi decoder and stuff like that. Well, the device is fine. A little too expensive for my taste, but the device is fine. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to install Linux, namely, well, it's gonna be off of Backtrack. It's the creators of Backtrack. He had Backtrack 4, which we're gonna go ahead and skip that version. So if you want to, go ahead and download Kali, which is the newer release of Backtrack, which is just renamed, and they went from Ubuntu to um, Debian uh, platform, and now we're gonna go ahead and use that because it is a whole lot better and it's a whole lot easier. So first thing we're gonna do is get something free. It's a virtual machine from vbox. So let's go over there and do that. So I had to pause there for a little bit. So I had to pause there for a bit. So open up your Internet Explorer, type in vbox. You should see the Oracle thing. If you haven't downloaded, then go ahead and download it. If you have, then pretty much skip this part of the video. I'll be pausing editing. Come on, go on. So once you're in the virtual box here, we're gonna go to downloads, and then Windows host. Yeah, we're gonna click. I'm on a Windows machine, so I'm gonna click that one. And then if you're on the Windows machine, then you're gonna pretty much go down here and then click save. As I like to save it in my downloads. So save, go ahead and save that. As you can see, there it is. I'm gonna pause it here, take a while. Alright, so now that it's done, yeah, you can go ahead and click done. I save it just in case. Good, close. Just go ahead and close the Internet Explorer for now. And then just continue next. Yes, next. Yeah, next. Installing blah blah blah, feature resets, blah blah blah, temporary proceed now, yes. And then go ahead and click install. Click yes. Yeah, I didn't do it sooner, simply just go ahead and click install. I didn't do this sooner simply because, well, uh, okay, just go always trusted, click install. I didn't do this sooner, keep getting paused there. I didn't do this sooner because my computer broke down and need a new hard drive and all that other stuff. So anyways, click finish, start new thingamabob. So here's the interface. Go ahead and click it down. If you haven't downloaded Kali, go ahead and go and open up your Internet Explorer. You can go ahead and download uTorrent if you don't have it. It is a factory one, and then you can always pause it and come back to it. Just go ahead and click downloads, and then click the download now. This one right here, the stable 32-bit, or is it? No, I don't know which version it is. But go ahead and then you can go down here and then click run. Actually, this one's pretty small, so you can go ahead. I've already done it, so that one should be pretty straightforward on how to do that. But anyways, go to Kali Linux, and then go ahead and click their downloads. It should be the kali.org, this website right here. So if you have that website, just go ahead and click downloads right there, and then go for the 32-bit ISO. Grab the torrent one, the one that says bit torrent right here. Torrent, sorry. And then 1.6. And just go ahead and click open. It should automatically open into this thing. It's 3.0 gigabytes. So go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go install it. So once you have this downloaded, then we're gonna go do that. Since for the purpose of this video, I've already downloaded, but I think this is a newer version of Kali. Simply because the kernel heads and some other stuff needed major updates, and I think they finally got it. Oh yeah, skip malware bytes if you have Windows 7. Malware bytes does a whole lot better than any antivirus out there. So, whoops. So once you have this done, then we'll go to installing. But for right now, I'll just pause this video. Alright, so now that you've downloaded it, now we're gonna go and get it. So, where's the Kali? You don't need to get the newest one if you already have it, but it's if you don't have it, get the newest one. You don't want to install those 1 gigabyte of updates or something like that. Anyways, once that's done, then just go ahead and close it. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of uTorrent so it doesn't lag up here. I'm gonna create a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and call it Kali. It's not a Windows, it's a Linux. And then it's not an Ubuntu, it's a Debian, because that's the new backtrack, I guess you can say, backtrack 6, but it's really renamed Kali since they went into a new distribution. Just click next. It's in megabytes. You can actually use your calculator, and if you only want to give it 1 gigabyte, then pretty much 512 is half of that. So 512 times 2 is 1040, and then that's 1 gigabyte, and then times 3 because that's because I have 8 gigabytes. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 gigabytes. So that's 3072 megabytes. So 3072. Since I have 8 gigabytes, I'm gonna go ahead and click next. Create a new hard disk. Yes, create. VDA. You can choose whichever one here. I'll just stick to the default one. Go ahead and click next. Dynamic allocated. Yes. Dynamic, it means it's always constantly expanding. Fixed size, it means it's a certain size, and that's what you get. So I like dynamic better. So go ahead and click next. Kali, this is how much gigabytes I can give it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it up to 20 because I don't want. Oops, too much. 20 gigabytes is enough. Create. Okay, we got this good. We'll go settings. See, it should be under system, processor, features. See, do we need this? No, we won't use that. So we go into storage. The ID controller. Is it? And then choose a virtual ISO. Go back into your downloads, and then wherever you are, wherever uTorrent downloaded it to. I downloaded it to download basically. So choose the latest Kali. I think that's about it. I think there's another thing that I'm missing. Hold on, let me go go search for this just to make. Okay, no, it looks like that's pretty much about it. So go ahead and click that, and then we're gonna go ahead and start it. So click the start button, and a new little box should open up. All this up. Right control. Something about right control to uncapture the keyboard and mouse. So right control, so that'd be your right one. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and install this. You don't have to, but it's better when you do install it. It saves everything, all your settings and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the graphical install. So go ahead and click next, and then yeah, the right control thing. Yes, yes, yes. Anyways, my language is gonna be English, so continue. United States is where I'm to. American English is for my keyboard. Yes, click next, detecting all that fun stuff. This is an install for Kali with VirtualBox from the Oracle. Basically, it's Java. This is a commentary and everything. Very slow video, long, boring, as I think. Anyways, I'm gonna be pausing so often, so I'll be pausing every once in a while just so I don't take up as much. Your install is gonna be longer than this video, but don't worry about it. That's just me editing out here, okay? I, however, be pausing every single time there is something you need to click or something like that. The host name, you can make any of this up. You can leave it as Kali. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my mind because that's my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and get continue, and then domain name you can make whatever you want out. So it even says somewhere in there you can read it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put clearmymind.com, which I think it's forum.com. Anyway, continue, configure network, new root password. So whatever you wanna, just remember the password to your root, or else you won't be able to log in and all that other stuff. I'm on Pacific time, so I'm gonna go ahead and put Pacific for my clock. And detecting partitions, disks, and the hard drive, and all that other fancy stuff. It pretty much does it, most of it on its own. I'm gonna use the entire disk since it's a virtual machine. If you're using it on dual booting with Windows, then that's an entire new video. Right now I'm just using virtual machine, and I'm gonna use the entire disk. So hit continue, continue, and yeah, all files new for new users recommended, that fun stuff. So finish. Yes, I'm finished. So hit continue. Make changes to right disk. Click yes. So make sure that's the little dots on the yes. Hit continue, and it should start formatting and all that fun stuff. Anyways, this will take a while. This is the newest Kali. The other one I think had problems, so they ended up being new updates. But you can also just was it apt get update and apt get upgrade and apt get dist upgrade, which will upgrade you to the newest version of Kali. So you don't have to re-download this. You can just do the updates. Synaptics, if you install Synaptics, and I'll show you how to do that on this. That's another way, an easier way, so you won't have to remember all the commands. Just install Synaptics, and then there you go. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and pause here. If I can just get the keyboard. Is it Alt? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, alright, welcome back, and that took a while. So, network mirrors, yeah, let's go with yes, just go ahead and click continue. Proxy, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that blank, just click continue, and yeah, that's pretty much about almost done here. So, alright, so I think that's pretty much about it. So it's configuring the package manager and do some more. Okay, since I'm pretty much installing it on VirtualBox, I'm gonna go ahead and click well, leave it at yes, all default right here, click continue, and that's the grub loader. That's what's actually booting Kali here, Kali Linux. Oh, did I forget to mention that you do not have to plug in your Wi-Fi decoder or whatever USB card you have. I have the G-Sky, and that's what I'll be using since it has the same chipset as the Wi-Fi decoder, I believe. I'm not exactly sure 100% on that, but I'll go test it out, and then you'll test it out with me. Anyways, I'll be back for this to completely finish installing, and if there's anything like needs to click, or just clicking here or there, then I'll unpause it and video edit it or whatever. Oh, look at that. The installation is complete. Go ahead and click continue, and yeah, so it's pretty much finished about this point, and we should be rebooting at any moment. Right now it's just removing the live packages, so see you when it's rebooting. Alright, so after it's done completely rebooting all this stuff, let's see, apparently we have all that in the grub. I don't know. We can clean it up, but I'll just leave it as is. Just hit OK, and let's go ahead and start this. So the oracle's starting up. Yes. Grub is loading. Welcome to Grub. Blah blah blah. PAE. Go ahead and click enter. decompressing all that fun stuff. Ignore. I'm not sure. There's fatal error code while virtual machine execution. Virtual machine priority powered off copy. Message. What? Okay. The PAE, so we gotta enable that. Okay, so click settings, system, where is it at? Processor, oh yeah, here it is. So we go to system, processor, enable PAE. Okay, okay, now start it. So that's why it was restarting, that was my bad, I forgot. I knew there was something I forgot. So we gotta enable the PAE. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's something to do with the backtrack and also VirtualBox and all that fun stuff. Whatever, we're just go ahead and enable it. My bad. So yeah, okay, there we go. Now it's completely running, installing and whatever. Let me get my Wi-Fi decoder, my G-Sky out. It came with originally a 5 dBm antenna, so if you already have the Wi-Fi, I think it was a little pricey that you paid, but if you already have it, then what can you do? I would probably invest in a bigger antenna. I have a 9 dBm, which is pretty ginormous. So you can go ahead and eBay that, and it'll come out real cheap and also fairly interesting. So I'm looking now for a wire. Oh, here it is. Never mind. While that is loading, I'm gonna go ahead and install. Oh, that's my guitar. Stupid guitar. I was playing with it while I waited on that. So we'll go ahead and install that. And then devices, USB devices, and it should be the RTL 8. Except this one right here. This one's the Wi-Fi. It will also probably be the same as your Wi-Fi decoder. But it's this one right here. You should see it. So it's should take it off from over here and install it into there. So remember the password that you made. So if you didn't forget, go back to the beginning, I guess, and then install everything and reinstall it again. Go back. The username is root. Your login password is the one that you currently made. So mine is that. I'm gonna go ahead and click login, and should be pretty good, no? Oh, this one's kind of big, so yeah. So you get the little scrollies on the side and everything. That's a little better than, anyways. So let this load. So we're gonna go here and go into the terminal. Oh, I'm gonna close that down. And then we're gonna put what is it, Airmon NG, and then just to see our Wi-Fi decoder did all that other fun stuff. Okay, so if you want to upgrade from the previous Kali Linux, but you don't want to download a whole new thing, which I wouldn't recommend, unless you're thinking of reinstalling it, or your system messes up and you're gonna reinstall it anyway. Go ahead and download the newest one, so you don't have to wait downloading all those packages, update packages. So the first thing we're gonna do is apt-get update. All that fun stuff. Yes. All that fun stuff. Then we're gonna apt-get install synaptic. Yeah, synaptic. Go ahead and install the synaptics for me, please. Yes, thank you. And I'll wait for this to install completely. Alright, so let me show you why you would install Synaptic. so you don't have to remember very many commands. So you won't have to remember very many commands. So if you're not in root, basically you would just put sudo in front of this, and then that's it. Or you can also just do the dash, and that will also put you in complete root in the terminal. So we don't want to, so since we're already in root, we don't have to go into root, you know, all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and go synaptic. Show this, just click close, and then basically when you reload, it refreshes your apt-get update and everything. So, and then also mark everything as upgrades. So you can also just come in here and then just go ahead and mark everything as upgrades. It's a lot of upgrades. So I'm not gonna do that on this video. So let's go see why you would get Kali instead of backtrack 4, backtrack 5, backtrack 5 R3, all those versions of backtrack. Here it is, wifite, and that's pretty much about it. All you really need to remember is this command for cracking Wi-Fi's out there. So what I like about this is it uses the aircrack suites, and also it uses cow patty and reverb. Let me show you one more thing. I don't like using this terminal right here. I like using a different one, but hold on. Right here we would click C, and then from all these that we scanned, we're able to scan. We can pick all. Just type in all right there, ALL, and then it'll try to crack every single one. Or you can just pick one. Mine, I'm not gonna be able to crack. This is mine right here. WPS with Reaver. This program uses Reaver to crack it. This one right here, this is the one that I cracked a while ago, I guess. And usually all these red ones, all these ones with the power of low, they're really hard to crack because it's just so far away. But these ones right here, they're easier to crack. The one in green right here, that means I'm really close, which is mine. This AT&T one is really close. So the one that I cracked, I got closer to it with the 9 dBm. I don't know why it's not giving me high enough power. Which this one, basically it uses Reaver to crack the WPS key. If they have it enabled, you can basically get their WPA2 password without needing a dictionary. But if you do need a dictionary, let me just show you how to add that into wifite. So it's I believe it's, forget what it is, dist, yeah. So you so if you have a file on your desktop, like say create new document, I'll call it oh, there we go. Call this you downloaded it, or you have one of them packages that you just, like, you can just make the WPA passwords and stuff like that. So basically you put wifite dash d, what is it? Can't remember. Brain. Where is it at? I lost it now. That's not good. Guys, help me out. Help me out, guys. Where the hell did it go? Where'd it go? Where's the dictionary? Ah, there it is. Dictionary. So it's tag DICT. And then the file, wherever your file is. Basically, what I would do is just drag and drop it, and it would give you the full directory of where that file is without needing to type it all in there. Just grab, drag, and drop it, and just hit enter. And then WPA dictionary set up to, and then it would be that. So this. But since that's how you use the dictionary in there, so if you have a dictionary, then go ahead and do that. If it's WPS, if their WPS is enabled, which is a horrible security risk right there, Go ahead and try to crack those. Just put 4. For me, it's 4, and then it'll start cracking their WPS pin attacks using Reaver. And this can last up from 1 to 10 hours depending on how far you are to the connection. So if you're closer to the connection, I would definitely get closer and then crack it, and then once you get cracked inside, then you can do all kinds of havoc. But I don't recommend that. So unless you want to get busted and then thrown in jail. This is my neighbor, so he's pretty okay with it. Yeah, I told him about it. He said, okay, well, as long as it's me, he knows who it is now. So I told him about it. I only got his password. I didn't go into his Wi-Fi. I got my own. The WEP, the WEP, these are easier to crack than the WP8. These ones, those are a little bit harder to crack. But if the WPS is enabled, then you don't need much. Just about 1 to 10 hours of your computer running, and close enough to the access point, because all these ones in red, I don't think you'll be able to crack because they're just far. Even if you have a good dictionary here, but there's other programs that'll help you make the dictionaries. I'll just let you do those on your own. This is basically how to use this, and well, this is Cure My Mind saying, don't get busted. Well, actually, don't get thrown in jail. Don't do illegal things. This is only for educational purposes for all those people that I don't know, that just want to be educated. Right. I'm not held responsible for anything mischievousness that you do. Just know that this video is only intended for educational purposes. Please own the wifite thing here. Please own it before you try to crack it. Next video, I'll show you how to crack a WEP one. Something that I can virtualize a virtual router. I can put into my computer and then crack it. So I'll show you how to do that next time. So this is Cure My Mind saying this is a hell of a long video. So see you next time. Hopefully I don't get lazy on you and stop making videos again. Anyways, where are you guys from? Why do you want to do this? Say thanks to Roberto wherever he's at. I'm sorry this video took forever. My hard drive on this computer crashed. Well, not really crashed. It like some of the sectors in the disk ended up getting corrupted bad enough where it can't read or write on them. So Windows needed those sectors because I guess there were very important files into them, and it stopped booting. So I ended up putting Linux for a while, and then now that I got my new hard drive, I'm able to put all my shit back into that. Good thing I backed up everything. I have several big terabytes of external hard drives, so I always back up into those. And good thing too, because this is what happens. I got a 700 gigabyte hard drive on this one. I probably should have put out an extra little cache and went for a terabyte, but nah, 700 is more than enough for this. Plus I got my external hard drive, and for what I use it for, it's don't put big files into this computer. Anyways, this is Cure My Mind saying, what are you gonna use Linux for? Well, mostly asking. Anyways, see you guys later.